Have you ever had a moment where something inside you whispered, "Don't do this," but you ignored it? And later, you said to yourself, "I knew it. I should have listened." That small whisper, that quiet nudge, is what we call the inner voice. And learning to listen to it can change the entire direction of your life. Think about this. Researchers at the University of Leeds discovered that intuition, our inner voice, comes from the 95% of brain activity that happens in our subconscious mind. That means, while you're only aware of a little piece of your thinking, your inner voice is using years of experiences, memories, and hidden patterns to guide you, instantly. In fact, some of the world's greatest minds credit their success to it. Steve Jobs once said, "Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become." Oprah Winfrey has openly shared that every major decision in her life was shaped by listening to her inner voice. But here's the problem. Most of us ignore it. We let fear, overthinking, and the opinions of others drown it out. We choose the safe career, the expected path, the familiar routine, while deep down, something inside is saying, "This isn't you." Imagine this for a moment. You're standing at a crossroads. One road is well lit, crowded, and everyone says it's the right way. The other road looks uncertain, maybe even risky. But your inner voice keeps pointing to it. Which would you choose? Here's the truth. The greatest regret people have at the end of their lives isn't about failing. It's about not listening to themselves, about living someone else's story. I'll share a story. A young man once had two choices: take a secure job that promised money and approval, or pursue his dream of starting something of his own. Everyone told him he was foolish, but his inner voice whispered, "This is your chance." He listened. The road wasn't easy. He failed, stumbled, and doubted himself. But over time, his dream grew into a life of freedom and fulfillment, something the safe choice could never give him. So, how do you tune in to this inner guide? Here are 3 simple steps. First, pause. In silence, your inner voice speaks louder. Just 5 minutes of quiet every day can make a difference. Second, notice patterns. If the same thought or feeling keeps returning, that's not noise. That's guidance. Third, trust small steps. Start with little decisions. Build the muscle of listening. Soon, bigger choices will feel clearer. Your inner voice isn't some mystical idea. It's the deepest part of you trying to guide you toward the life you're meant to live. So, the next time you feel that gentle whisper, don't ignore it. Because your inner voice is not a whisper. It's a map. A map to your best life.